Hi folks, I'm Sean McCormick and welcome to the Lightroom blog channel. It's Tuesday, so this is Lightroom Tuesday, and I'm just going to talk very briefly about getting files from Lightroom to other programs to edit them, be it plugins or Photoshop. Hey folks, so this is just a little introduction in looking across at how you can get stuff into other programs to make use of the benefits of those particular programs. I've obviously talked about stuff like Exposure X3 and On1 Raw, as well as Luminar, for example, as things that you can edit from. So just a very quick talk about what you're actually doing here. So if you want to go to Photoshop, you would go to the Photo menu and go to Edit In, and then you can choose Edit in Photoshop CC. So let's actually just bring that over to Photoshop for a second. And you get a couple of options here. Now the reason why you're seeing these options is because this is a TIFF file. So I can edit original, edit a copy, or edit with Lightroom adjustments. Let's say this was a layered file and you wanted to re-edit the layers, then you would choose edit original. If you don't want to edit this file at all, you would choose edit a copy, and then you could choose edit a copy with Lightroom adjustments. Edit a copy with Lightroom adjustments will make a flattened file, so you would have no access to the layers that were in the original file. So if you want to edit the original one, you would click edit original. Now this particular program, this particular file has already been edited with a plugin called BeautyBox. BeautyBox returns something with no background layer. So what you have to do here is go new background from layer in the layers menu. So I could do an edit. Let me just do something very quickly here by adding, say, a black and white mixer layer or something like that. Just so we see that it's black and white basically. And now I'm just going to save it. So Apple has to save it. Okay, yes, I know that. And now I'm just going to tab back to Lightroom itself. And we can see now it's become black and white. So the round trip to Photoshop is pretty straightforward. So what happens is you send out the file, you do your edit and you save it, and then it automatically comes back into Lightroom. For plugins, it's not too dissimilar. So I'm actually going to go back to the original version of this file. I'm just going to use the command arrow to go to the previous unedited images, and this was installed as a plugin. So I go to the photo editing menu, we can see we've got these ones that were installed automatically. Now if it was the case that it wasn't, what you do is you go to edit in other application, and if there's nothing specified, it'll send you to preferences, and if you go to preferences, it'll bring you to external editor, and this here is where you would actually choose the different applications that you want to do. So you literally go choose, and let me grab something from here, something that's already there, say Aurora, because Aurora is not normally used in this fashion. So you can now send it out as a TIFF, what kind of compression it has, all this kind of stuff. So I'm just going to click none in this case here, and I'm going to go here, I'm going to go save as a new preset, Aurora rendered. There's a reason why I'm putting it as rendered, because Aurora will actually deal with raw files directly. Okay, so now if I close that down here and we go back to the menu, we can see that editing now has this as edit in the app, and it's saved here as this rendered option. This is because it creates the file of that type, whereas normally it does try to do it from the plugin menu, which I'm just going to show you here. So you'd have transfer to Aurora, so it would send the raw file. Just mentioning that. So let's say I'm going to go to that BeautyBox one that I was talking about there. I'm not showing you BeautyBox or anything like that. I'm just going to open it in it. So this will create a TIFF file that is then sent to the application. So that is it rendered. And now BeautyBox has opened. And so this is BeautyBox basically. It's a very quick beauty program. I'm going to show mask because it hasn't selected the skin. It usually selects the skin reasonably well. Add skin color, well, it sets skin color as well there. And choose the middle of the cheek, add skin color. So this is just the white areas are the mask basically. So, and hide the mask for a second. I can see it's done a bit of skin softening. It's just very basic for that. Click OK. So it will apply whatever it has here, and it will bring this back into Lightroom. And I'm just going to press G to go to the grid for a second. And we can see here that this is the file that's gone out now, and we should see the loaded version. There we go. And that's the version that's just come back. So that's a quick look at the round tripping that you can do for plugins and for Photoshop. Now the way it works is that it does bring back the rendered file and you have it stored in the catalog, and that is absolutely the beauty of using Lightroom, is that you're not trying to chase where the edited file has gone. It automatically comes back into the catalog. So I hope you found that useful. I will obviously be doing more stuff about plugins directly. I'll even have a look at Beauty Box properly at some stage. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Remember that we do this Lightroom stuff on Tuesdays, and we do photo related stuff on Fridays, though I may move that to Thursdays soon. So thank you for taking time to watch this. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Share it with your friends if you found it useful, of course. And, well, what else can I say? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.